Greetings. This isn't just a video. It's a lifeline for your soul. You've been trapped in a noisy world that never quiets down. Your phone is always awake. Your mind never pauses. Your heart has been burdened by overthinking, anxiety, regret, and exhaustion for too long. You wake up drained despite sleeping. You feel weighed down even when life seems fine. You smile outwardly, but inside there's turmoil. You're endlessly thinking, swiping, replying, reacting. When did you last truly unwind? Not the shallow rest where you're glued to your screen in bed. Not the hollow joy where you laugh but feel empty. I mean real calm, where your body feels light, your mind is at ease, and your heart is still. This video is about that. It will not only soothe your mind but also help you understand it, mend it, quiet it, and find peace again. If you're learning English, this is ideal for you. Every sentence is clear and simple, letting you calm your mind while improving your English. It's healing and learning combined. If you're watching this feeling weary, broken, scattered, or stuck, listen, you're not lazy. You're not weak. Your mind is just overwhelmed. Today, we'll clear that stress, hush that noise, and give your mind the rest it craves. I'll share 15 calming practices, each one simple, powerful, and transformative. They're not just for relaxation but to help you rediscover peace. Let's start the journey. Calm 1. Silence is your strength. When did you last sit in total quiet? No phone, no music, no chatter, just silence. Most people can't handle 2 minutes of quiet without reaching for their device. Silence feels strange because it's unfamiliar. But here's the truth, silence isn't empty. It's where your mind heals. Your brain is like a laptop with too many tabs open. Every ping, voice, or video adds clutter. That's why you feel swamped even when idle. That's why your sleep feels restless. That's why you're tired despite resting. You don't need more distractions. You need silence. A wealthy man had it all, riches, influence, achievements, but was stressed daily. He tried therapy, trips, even a private retreat. Nothing helped. Then a wise monk told him, "Your mind is like a glass of cloudy water. Keep stirring it, and it stays murky. Let it sit, and the dirt settles." Silence does that. He sat in silence for 10 minutes each morning, no phone, no thoughts, just breathing. Gradually, the chaos settled. He didn't feel wealthy. He felt calm. That's true richness. Action: spend 10 minutes in silence every morning. No phone, no scrolling, no talking. Just sit, close your eyes, and breathe. Will your mind resist? Yes. Will it feel odd? Yes. Will you want to stop? Yes. But push through, and you'll find peace you forgot was possible. Science says 10 minutes of daily silence lowers stress hormones, eases mental fatigue, sharpens focus, strengthens emotional balance, and restores your nervous system. Silence isn't idleness or dullness, it's healing. Your phone gets recharged daily. Your mind doesn't. That's why it crashes. Silence is your charger. Sit, breathe, be still. Sometimes, doing nothing is the most powerful act. Calm 2. Live in the now. Your mind isn't exhausted from your life. It's tired because it keeps wandering from the present. You're in a room, but your thoughts are elsewhere, reliving past errors or fearing the future. Your body is here, but your mind is scattered. That's why you feel adrift. The present moment isn't the clock or calendar. It's the sensation of water on your skin when washing, the sound of your breath, the feel of your body in a chair. The pause between thoughts. But you've trained your mind to skip it. Your brain craves the past or future where drama thrives. The present has no drama, it just exists. That's why it feels dull. But in that quiet lies peace. An elderly man worked at a tea stall for 50 years. He served tea, wiped tables, gazed at the clouds. A young boy asked, "How are you so calm?" He replied, "I focus on one task at a time. When I serve tea, I only serve tea. I feel the cup, the warmth, the aroma, and I smile. I don't run from it because this moment is all I have." That's not weakness, it's wisdom. Action: choose one task, walking, eating, brushing your teeth, sipping water, and do it mindfully. No phone, no multitasking. Notice the taste, temperature, touch, texture, breath. Even 2 minutes daily will retrain your mind to relax. It's tough, your thoughts will wander. But each time you refocus, you build mental resilience. Your life isn't in the past, your phone, or your worries. It's here, now. Miss this moment, and you miss everything. Peace isn't waiting ahead, it's in this moment, fully experienced. Calm 3, release what weighs you down. You can't calm your mind while clinging to what hurts it. You hold on to guilt, mistakes, people who left, words that stung, things that never happened, or things you wish you could change. Your suffering comes not from what occurred but from refusing to let it go. Letting go doesn't mean erasing or losing. It means freeing yourself. It means stopping the loop of pain, fueling anger, or replaying the same mental story. Letting go isn't weakness, it's the bravest choice when your heart is tired of carrying what it wasn't meant to bear. A girl carried a heavy stone daily, thinking it made her strong. Over time, her back ached. She couldn't move freely or rest well. Someone asked, "Why carry that stone?" She said, "I've held it so long, I forgot I could drop it." Her identity was tied to pain. Peace came when she let it go. Action: sit quietly, close your eyes, and think of one thing troubling your mind. Say aloud, "I release this. I let it go. I forgive myself. I choose peace." Repeat it once, twice, or 100 times until your heart feels it. You don't calm your mind by adding more, you calm it by releasing. The only barrier to peace is choosing to say, "I don't want to suffer anymore." Let go, not for them, not for the past, but for your future. Calm 4, embrace people as they are. Most of your mental strain comes not from others' actions but from your expectations of how they should act. You want kindness, understanding, apologies, change, or support. When reality doesn't align, your mind resists. You try to control or fix people, thinking, "Why can't they be different?" That steals your peace. You can't soothe your mind while trying to shape others' behavior. People aren't mirrors of your desires, they live their own stories, wounds, and habits. Accepting them doesn't mean approving or staying passive. It means stopping the energy drain on what's beyond your control. You accept not because they're right but because you deserve calm. Action: when someone acts in a way you dislike, tell yourself, "That's just who they are. I don't need to fight or fix it. I accept it to stay calm." Your stress eases, reactions soften, and mental arguments fade. You can't hold peace and judgment at once, choose peace. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's maturity. You're not responsible for others' choices, only your responses. Calm 5, master your breath. You breathe constantly, but most do it mindlessly. Your breath is your greatest tool to calm your mind, yet it's overlooked. When anxious, your breath shortens. When angry, it tightens. When sad, it's heavy. When scared, it fades. Your emotions follow your breath. Control your breath, and you control your emotions. Conscious breathing means focusing on your breath, guiding its rhythm to relax and recenter. It's not mystical, it's biological, scientific, and free. A warrior faced a fierce opponent but stayed calm. Asked how, he said, "I don't fight thoughts with thoughts. I fight them with breath." Breath is your anchor. Action, try this anywhere. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale slowly for 8. Repeat 5 times. Your heart rate slows, thoughts weaken, your chest lightens, and your nervous system heals. Use it before bed, after conflicts, before meetings or tests, when thoughts overwhelm, or when you need calm. Your breath isn't just air, it's strength, medicine, a path to stillness. Use it intentionally, and your mind will soften and heal. Calm 6. Know yourself. You know what others are doing, celebrities, friends, strangers, but do you know yourself? Not your name, job, or role. Who are you when alone? Your mind is restless because you don't know yourself and chase others' dreams or paths that aren't yours. That's why you feel lost. Knowing yourself reduces anxiety, stops comparison, and lightens your burden because you're not pretending. You live your truth, not someone else's script. An actor forgot his lines and panicked because he didn't know who he was meant to be. You're performing, too, wearing a mask that doesn't fit. Action, grab a pen and notebook. Answer honestly, what brings me joy? What am I scared to admit? When do I feel most at peace? What life would I choose if no one judged me? Write slowly, without filtering. You can't relax in a disguise, only in your true self. Stop acting. You were born to be. The more you know yourself, the more your mind finds peace in authenticity. Calm 7. Clear your space. Your mind reflects your surroundings. A cluttered desk, bed, phone screen, or shelf shouts chaos in your head. Mess isn't just physical, it's mental weight. Every stray item or unread notification is an open task whispering, "Deal with me." That's why your mind can't find quiet. A woman kept a drawer of old papers, receipts, and broken pens. Opening it stressed her, but she ignored it. When she finally cleared it, she rested better. Small spaces hold energy, clear them, and you clear your mind. Action, start small, tidy one drawer, corner, app, or file. Each item removed frees space in your mind. You're not lazy, you're under invisible pressure. Clear your space, and peace will emerge from the clutter. Calm 8. Find freedom in every moment. Life brings storms you can't control, rude bosses, late buses, noisy neighbors. You can't avoid every storm, but you can choose how to face it. Freedom means not being chained to your reactions. Most people are emotional captives, one insult, delay, or rejection, and they lose control. That's not living, it's bondage. A man meditated in a calm room when a door slammed loudly. Others flinched or grumbled, but he stayed still. Asked why, he said, "The noise didn't own me. Only I own me." That's freedom. Action, when triggered, pause. Ask, must I lose my peace? Can I stay calm? Is my reaction helping or harming? Most moments don't need outbursts, they need strength. True freedom is moving through life without becoming its captive. You carry your peace, choose it. Calm 9. Slow everything down. Everything is rushed, scrolling, eating, talking, emotions, choices. Speed steals your peace, creating pressure, panic, and errors. Your mind isn't built for constant fast forward, it needs room and time. Slow isn't weak, it's sacred. A renowned chef crafted sushi slowly, saying, "The knife carries the dish's energy." Energy shouldn't be hurried. Slow down eating, speaking, walking, washing your face, sipping water. Feel each moment. Action, turn small actions into healing. Eat slowly, savor, taste. Speak slowly, feel your words. Walk slowly, notice your steps. This teaches your mind that life isn't a crisis. Slow down like it's a gentle melody, and your mind will thank you for room to breathe again. Calm 10, speak to yourself kindly. The harshest voice isn't external, it's the one in your head saying you're not enough, lazy, or stuck. Your mind trusts what it hears most. Speak with cruelty, and you'll feel worthless. Speak with kindness, and your mind heals. In a study, 2 plants received different words daily, one kind, one cruel. The kind words plant thrived, the cruel words plant withered. What are you telling your mind? Action, each morning and night, say aloud, "I'm not perfect, but I'm doing my best. I forgive myself for the past. I deserve peace today." Repeat daily, repetition reshapes your brain. Shield your heart from your own harsh words. Treat yourself with the love you seek from others. Your mind listens and believes. Calm 11, focus on one task. Multitasking is mental clutter. Texting while eating, scrolling while talking, your brain jumps fast, draining energy, focus, and clarity. Memory weakens, stress grows, creativity fades. A doctor multitasking wrote a wrong prescription, nearly fatal. He wasn't tired, just doing too much. Action, do one task fully. Eat without scrolling. Read without replying. Walk without planning. Listen without interrupting. Work without notifications. A distracted mind is weary, a weary mind is noisy, a noisy mind can't find peace. One deep moment outweighs 1,000 shallow ones. Calm 12, guard what you see. You become what you see. Your eyes are gateways to your brain, what enters shapes your inner world. Scrolling through violence, gossip, or fake perfection makes you feel heavy, anxious, unable to relax. Your screen is your window. If it's filthy, you see darkness, not beauty. Action, review your screen, apps, feed. Ask, is this uplifting or draining my mind? Unfollow toxic pages, delete unneeded apps, set a calming lock screen. Watch the sky, trees, light, not drama. Protect your eyes for peaceful awareness, and your mind will feel clean again. Calm 13, unplug to reconnect.